Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh, I gotta get my music going. My my streamer gamer music. There we go.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is gonna be a drink and draw stream in that I am drinking and Ragsy is drawing.
I'm drinking water. That doesn't count, but I do have a liquid. I've got one beverage, and it is tap water in a dirty water bottle.
But that's literally that's not to be dog coded, but that's right under hose water. That's choice.
I would rank tap water fairly low beneath hose water because hose water has the novelty of it.
That's fair. See, the only downside is like with a lot of older hoses, there's like that really, really strong metallic zing to it. And so it's always like, am I getting lead poisoning?
I okay. The metallic zing is my favorite part about hose water.
You're just really brave.
Look, I grew up on well water. Hose water can't hurt me either.
God, I love well water, not for drinking, but like a friend of mine had well water, and every time I would wash my hair over there, my hair would be so soft afterwards.
It's those minerals.
It's the minerals. I crave them.
So I'm superimposing you on a piece of cardboard right now. Just
Like, it's what I would want. It's what I do want. I'm actively here. Theoretically.
let's see. It probably multiplies best. Do you think I should put shitty pieces of tape on you, like to make it look like you're taped on there?
I beg you, please.
Okay, hold on. Scotch tape. .jpg.
They have to look so fake.
Here we go. Okay. Freepick.com. Help me out here. Please don't give me any sort of virus.
I feel like you should also put a couple of like water stains.
Downloads. Showing folder. Boom. Those are transparent. No.
They're
Okay.
still really good though.
I should just use these, like the not. Let's see. What's the best way to?
Like, we decided that the shittier they are, the better.
Yeah, let me use my polygonal lasso tool and collect a couple of them off the page.
Wow, I've never used that tool.
Oh, it's my best friend. Because my hands are a little bit too unsteady for the normal lasso tool. So like you can sort of control it by placing down anchor points.
Oh. That's a real big piece of tape.
Isn't it though? I'm gonna fuck it up. Shrink it down. Oh, so maybe I shouldn't make tchotchke translucent then. Maybe you should be like just there.
Taped on.
Yeah, taped on. Just so secure. Just slapped on there.
Oh my god. This is my con badge.
Gotta be like a little bit haphazard. Hold your ears and your horn on.
You gotta.
Okay, let's grab another one here. In the meantime, what are you working on? Can you paint me a word picture with your picture that is not just words?
So I'm working on an art fight of a character that I did like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm doing just a small handful of redraws. Mostly with ones that I remember, like hosting during a rush, like knowing that they were kind of half-assed, but being like, well, I need to get them out, so I'm doing slightly updated versions of them. And this one is a big honkin' critter that is all mouth and no eyes and has a big old lemur tail.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah,
I can envision it now.
That's great because I feel like I'm leaving a lot of details out.
Oh, should I leave that there?
Which part?
This piece of tape directly over your face.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm gonna move it. That seems rude.
You can just put it right over the mouth. Just.
Oh yeah, because your mouth isn't moving as you're speaking.
Oh, I'm being silent.
Censored. I like that I said this was gonna be like easy and slapdash, and I'm still putting all this effort into making sure it looks nice.
It does, though. This is really good. This is the best solution for us not being able to get Tchotchke to animate.
Okay, and then because I've already fully committed to making this way more effort than I need, I'm gonna bring out the dark outlines, maybe, if I can.
What magic are you doing?
So if I make your colors slightly translucent, but I can leave the darks fully black, so it sort of looks like you're printed on with ink.
Oh, that's really good.
There.
You
Okay,
saturated Tchotchke.
I'm calling that good. So,
I love it.
Oh, I hope you're not looking at my. Okay, I thought everyone was gonna be able to see my file structure here, but we're good. Taped to cardboard.
I mean, yeah, that sure fucking is.
Add source image. Add source.
Oh, that's really good. This is my truest self.
Now I have to wrestle with OBS to like get you where I need to put you.
OBS, could you just be cool? Be cool. Be cool, OBS. Just be cool.
You know it's not capable of doing that ever.
I know.
Okay, and then your Discord icon gets scooched over there.
Scooch me.
Scooch, scooch. There. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. That's really good.
Oh, wait, one more thing I need to do here. Let's see. Cardboard only bleeds if you're not a coward.
Turn me into a cat scratching pose.
I'll use you to draft cosplay patterns out of.
That's all I Like, that's it. That's what I want. That's my final wish.
Oh no, this might be too low quality to use. How do I get this white shit out of here? Hold on.
You're gonna prop me up on an easel?
Yeah, you deserve it.
It's so nice.
I could have sworn there was a remove white background function on Clip. Was there not? I might be thinking of the remove white matte function on Affinity.
I mean, it's probably there, but I sure as shit don't know how to use it.
I swear there was. Maybe there's not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. That's better. Crop. Of course, I'm saving all these to my desktop, and then when I move them later, I'm gonna get really confused.
It's gonna look like a really shitty eulogy.
Here lies Sid. Still here, but you know.
You know, times being what they are. Everybody please come set the shittiest flowers possible at the base of this godforsaken memorial.
Oh god, now I can't resize it. Your easel is too small. You're gonna fall off of it, Sid.
I'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
There.
This is a really, really worthwhile.
This is a really good use of my time.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was me. I was moving me. That's not what I wanted. There it is. Move that. Alright. Now the art can begin.
I don't know what you're talking about. This has been art.
This is performance art, yeah. Oh, I maybe should be looking at the chat window. I'm curious if the music is audible whatsoever, because I haven't turned it way down, so I can't hear it because I kind of hate it, but like there has to be something in the background, and I know you won't be able to hear it because I'm not sharing it with you.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Hold on. Let me turn it on. Because I'm in the stream chat. I mean, I could. Let me turn it on. God, I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Oh my god. No, I don't hear any music. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's because I've got it so low.
I'll just turn it up a little bit.
This is a really cute character, by the way, that you're drawing.
Oh yes, this is Finley the goat, who is the character of Nick's friend who Nick sicked on me as a sniper.
The Nick sicking. I remember it like it was yesterday.
You remember it fondly.
I remember it fondly because it was an attack that you deserve.
Wow.
I know, that sounds really mean. It's a good thing, Kat. I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you hate getting art of your characters.
Yeah, if there's one thing about me, it's I absolutely hate love and attention and my OCs.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you got some dog marks mixed in with the fishman. Sir Dillian.
Yeah, I think Sir Dillian and Dogmark are tied now. I think there's about the same amount of both of them.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's such a cute little sheep.
I'm very pleased with how these wide eyes are coming out.
They're so good. So adorable. That's how Momo looks at Mag.
No! Oh, Momo.
Yeah, especially right now. Sorry for almost killing the whole party.
Yeah, it's fine. I was safe, so it doesn't matter to me.
Like, I love the concept of Max, like, being like, oh, hey, there's Momo. Momo's back. And being completely oblivious that, like, Momo was a danger at all because it can't fit.
Yeah, like Mags did not recognize whatsoever that the werewolf was Momo. Just like suddenly there was a werewolf, and then suddenly Momo was there.
I would die for Max. And in Defiance, because it's run by Nick, that feels incredibly possible.
Please don't die for Mags. Then Mags' first emotion that it ever experiences will be sadness.
But I thought Max felt friendship already.
Oh fuck, you're right. And trust. It feels friendship and trust.
Friendship and trust. Oh, I'm gonna cry about this robot. I think the whole group has a really good dynamic.
I agree. We got a good balance.
I love that, you know, every group has a face. And normally, like, the face is, you know, the bard or whatever. But in this case, the face of the party is the unionizing centaur. The Chilchuktar, if you will.
Yeah, you know, that feels right.
Oh, little Sassan.
These little hoofs.
Ugh. So how are y'all? How are you feeling about Nahid tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said there's what, 2 sessions left?
Yeah.
That's scary. Put it back.
Yeah. I mean, it is a time loop.
Yeah, we could be like, oh, we'll throw the game right now. We'll just loop it over again.
But
We'll roll new characters. We'll do it again.
No, because then, like, the point is, I don't want to lose, like, Aisling and Dillian and Midas and Coin. Like, y'all are the heart of this whole session. I don't want a new group. I just want y'all to stay. Oh, good group. Oh, you're doing the pattern on the sweater.
By cheating. With copy and paste.
That's not cheating. That's just being very smart with your time.
That's it. We'll call it that.
That's exactly what I call it, because I do the exact same thing. Like, I can't. I have to try and get to 69 R-Fight attacks now.
What number are you on now? 50 something?
50. I am working on, it'll be 57.
That's really good. That's a really good number, though. Like, you're...
69 is so good. Ah. Ragsy, why did you have to... Why'd you have to bring up that I could stop at 69 attack?
See, I brought it up because I thought it was your idea originally, so I was just reminding you. I didn't realize I was implanting that idea into your brain.
Well, okay, so half and half, because I did say, I was like, it would be really neat if I got close to 70, because I did 50 the year before. But now I'm just thinking, 70 is good, but it's better.
The sex number.
The sex number. Everyone's favorite number. Because I'm sorry, I'm not getting to 420.
Are you anywhere close to that with your total attacks, though?
No, I'm at 160 total attacks.
Damn.
The first time I did art fight, I was out of state. I was visiting a friend, so all of my attacks were done like at the airport or whenever I got back in town. So I think I only did like 10 or 11 attacks that year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just realized, because Discord is doing the same thing that it did with your VTuber, that your little talk icon isn't even lighting up.
You know what? We're just
I'm just gonna get rid of that. So as not to sully your memory on this beautiful portrait I have of you hung in the gallery.
God. It really is a memorial, not for Chotki, but for Chotki's VTuber.
What kind of flowers do you want at your funeral? I'm putting a wreath up on the stream.
Dandelions and freesia.
Oh, I don't know how to spell that.
Dandelions is no, just put weeds, not weed. Because I like nettle and I like thistle. They're good flowers, good plants.
Okay. Here's a wreath with some thistle in it that has a white background that I can remove.
Are you actually going and getting?
Hold on.
This is why it's important. That's a really good wreath, though. Oh, it has hydrangea and thistle. And it looks like maybe a list. It has spruce in it, and that's really cool, too. Some arbovita. Dang, this is a really nice wreath.
This is, Blue Thistle Wreath by Elon Flowers.
Dang, hey, shout out, Elon Flowers. That's a good fucking wreath.
It is out of stock. Alas.
Beans.
That's fine. I'm stealing it for this stupid bit.
What is this? What is this stream without bits, though?
Yeah. As source image. think I spelled wreath wrong, but no one's gonna know but me! Oh, fuck, that's... I didn't save it's transparent, so now there's just this big-ass flower on the screen.
God, we're so good! We're so good at being streamers!
There we go, I fixed it. Put it behind the easel. Shrink it down a little bit. Ah! Sorry, I moved my...
What?
I moved my Clip Studio window by accident. Come on, let me resize the window, please. Please, OBS.
OBS, you could be so niceies if you wanted. OBS.
Could be so niceies. There. There's some lovely flowers behind your memorial.
God. Really good.
I'm gonna close all these extraneous windows now. Okay.
Nick, I hope you're enjoying this.
Yeah, this hard-hitting content of me dilly-dallying on working on my art that the entire purpose of this stream is for.
Oh, your little tuber was like staring down, looked like you were in mourning.
I keep meaning to set it so it doesn't time out when I'm facing down, but I kind of like it when my soul leaves my body, when I'm looking away from the camera for too long.
It's really good.
That's just what happens when I'm concentrating. That was just me thinking about Kenny too hard today, just staring off into space, pacing around my house, muttering to myself.
Oh my gosh. It's a real Pepe Sylvia moment.
Yeah! Yes! I got boxes full of Kenny.
Oh, thank God, too. We love Kenny. I feel like our streams are only relatable to literally 3 people.
That's fine. I think that's good. I think that's nice.
I don't remember. Did we say hi to Nick?
I don't know. Hi, Nick. If we didn't...
Hi, Nick. You're the real one. Always heckling us.
The peanut gallery in my YouTube comments of one person.
Oh no. Peanut. I'm Kenny pilled again.
No!
I know, it all
didn't
comes
even
back.
think about that.
It's all coming up, Kenny.
I tried to write in a Woodstock nicknaming into that ficlet that I wrote, but I couldn't make it fit the tone very well.
It was too sad.
Yeah.
I love Kenny. And I'll go on record. Literally, I'm being recorded. I'll go on record. I love Kenneth's songs. I would die for you, Kenny.
I think he would not appreciate you dying for him.
I mean...
They would make him very sad.
Wait, hold on. Is it any better if I do it in Tuck's voice?
No, it's worse! Because he knows Tuck.
Yeah, but Uncle Kenny, I mean it. I'd throw down my life for you.
I can't even summon the Kenny voice. I can't do it.
Oh, Kenny.
He's too sad. He's gone silent.
Oh, no. Well, now I feel really bad for tormenting our poor uncle.
You've tormented him. How
I'm
dare
so
you?
sorry. I'm sorry, Dad.
You apologize to your father right now.
Papa! Poor Kiki. I love you, Kenny. I love just the sounds of your pen making nice, long, smooth lines.
My microphone is directly on top of my tablet right now, so you get like the extra asthma experience.
Isn't that like the opposite of a tiefling?
Pardon?
Really bad joke.
I didn't even. You're gonna have to repeat it because I didn't parse it as a joke.
Because ASMRs are the like angel equivalent to tieflings.
Okay, you've redeemed yourself. Okay, I get it. You're good. You're good.
I had to redeem myself.
You're talking.
Pat.
You're talking to the king of dad jokes right now.
Pat, back me up. I think it was good. Is there anyone in chat?
There's two. We have 2 viewers right now.
Well, one of them's me. We had 4 at one point. Come on, guys, come back.
Come back to us.
This is quality entertainment.
It's fine. My YouTube VODs get thousands of impressions and 2 views.
What's the difference between a view and an impression?
Impressions are like they show up on your recommended page. So like that long list of, hey, these are some videos you should check out. Those would count as impressions because they were the video. The fact that the video exists was seen by someone, but whether or not they clicked through and watched it is a view.
Well, you know what? Like, I watch a lot of shit that YouTube recommends to me. Probably I shouldn't, but you know what? All of these other people who are not watching our stuff, cowards.
Yeah. You get it. That's it. Also, for the record, most of our videos get about 20 views, which is actually more than I was expecting.
Wow, that's a lot. That's 20 people. That makes me nervous now.
That could very well be like multiple watch sessions of the same person, though. I don't know
It's
how
just
it works.
all Nick.
Our biggest fan.
Yeah. Nick's just a real one.
I mean, we knew this.
We've been there. So true.
What if I don't feel like coloring, but I still should probably color?
You could experiment with a new coloring tool that you've never used.
Let's see. What have I not experimented with? I could do halftones. I haven't done halftones for any of my attacks yet.
Ooh, fancy.
Let's get the... Oh, is there a Joni?
She just hopped up past me so she could go and sit in the cafe. I put in like my grocery order because like it was raining pretty fiercely this morning at work. So I was like, oh, I can do my grocery order, and that way I'll be more likely to actually get a delivery spot in the time that I want, because I'll be putting it in so early. So I'm doing my grocery order, and at the end of it, I'm like, why is it like I'm ordering the same basic things that I always get. Why is it like $20 more? And then I remember it's because I also added like $20 worth of catnip and new mouse toys because ever since Junebug came into the household, the toys get destroyed at an alarming rate.
Your ungrateful children who break their toys.
Yeah, but they're so cute.
Creature
How do you?
is a very big fan of all of the worms on a string you sent me.
I'm so glad. But didn't you say you had to hide them because Tippy was
Yes,
also?
yes, Pippi is also a big fan of the worms on a string, so we keep the one that belongs to Creature in the closet, and it comes out for special sometimes toys.
Special sometimes. That's so good. Um, I I vote. I think that we should get Dog Mark some toys, some like
Like,
squeaky toys.
oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, what kind of toys are we talking?
Hey,
I think a squeaky toy he would enjoy, but he'd be very embarrassed to be squeaking it. So he'd like squeak it once, and then walk out into the
oh,
woods by himself, and then squeak it the rest of the way.
oh, oh, Dog Mark, we can get you some of those like rope. Oh my god, I need that. Like the tug toys, like the tug rope.
Yeah,
But
he needs that. That'd be good for him.
yeah, just everyone play tug of war with Mark. That's just Dogman enrichment.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as his other forms of enrichment are hunting and eating things, this is a little healthier, maybe, for the people around him.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, looks at Icarus.
Fuck, I need to write my my next entry in that thread.
I sort of just assumed that it was art fight fever
Yes, that is exactly
because,
what's happening.
yeah.
And also having written two Kenny Fix in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they're so good too. Oh, I'm absolutely unwell.
The thing that kills me about all the writing that this Monster of the Week group does is like I want to share them with people, but no one knows who the fuck any of our characters are.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's an extra layer of context required.
I always want to just like go to like my Washington friends or anyone just be like, hey, do you want to read this thing that I wrote that I like teared up while I was writing? You won't understand it.
Yeah, read this fanfic for a fandom of 5 people. I have been seriously tempted to just send it to some of my my IRL friends and be like, okay, background, and then give them the entire rundown of the entire campaign and all of the characters and all their relationships, and then we're like, okay, now you can read this.
I mean, feel you should. It's literally every time somebody is like anyone I know that has like OCs, and they're like, man, I've been having so many feels. Like the other day, Nick was like, oh, I'm having a lot of Cass feels because, like Cassandra feels because of what happened in the Call of Cthulhu. I was like, yes, like tell me. I don't care if I know the character or not. I love the hot goth.
Yeah, like in fact, telling me about your OCs will make me learn more about them and become more invested in them. It's a win-win.
Exactly. Yeah, you get it. Exactly. I think I'm gonna cut this deer's butt off. I'm sorry. I'm lining a deer. That it's a deer cryptid, and like the pose that I went with, it I just couldn't get the anatomy settled. The front half looks okay, but its butt looks wonky. I'm like, I could just turn this into a bust.
Gotcha. Okay. I just like the phrase, I'm just gonna cut this deer's butt off without any context.
As one does.
Like
I mean,
do.
Well, that's what Tuck does.
This is so true.
Tuck debutts deer all the time.
I think Tuck debutter doesn't have quite the same ring as tuxidermy.
No, not quite. I really can't, complain too much about any of the dad jokes that everybody else in the group does, because I am the one that coined the term taxidermy.
Yeah,
I did that, so yeah.
We're all balanced in our own ways with each other.
As all things should be.
I made a really bad dad joke during D&D last night with one of my other groups, and I forgot that they were the group that doesn't appreciate them quite as much. Because we were leveling up, and one of them said like, "Oh, I think I want to get another feat," and then I said, "Well, you got 2 of them at the end of your ankles," and she was like, "Okay, Dad, fuck off." I'm like, "You didn't appreciate my joke.
Oh.
You don't love me."
Sometimes you just gotta put the in laugh.
My airbrush, please. That's not what I wanted. Here we go.
What?
Why are you like this?
I get asked that all the time. Buddy, I don't know.
Oh, don't know. This song straight up has a sonar beeping noise in it. Throwing me off.
Why is the sonar beeping?
I don't know. I'm on a secret submarine.
Well, that could be fun.
Ooh, I know. Oh, ArcFight has rules against using like textures on things, right?
No.
Okay, because I don't remember the source for any of these. I know they're public domain, but I don't remember any sources.
That's if they're public domain. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of like public domain, like free use textures that come with Clip Studio, and I spam those for my backgrounds all the time.
Okay, cool. Oh my lord. Oh, save me, close gap. Save me. There we go.
I need to get better at using close gap.
It's still not being nice to me.
It's not closing the gap.
It's not closing that gap. Well, I was gonna do this the lazy way, but I think I have to do this the hard way.
No.
Where's my pixel pencil? There you are. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Relatable.
I always forget, in Clip, when you need to remove part of a mask, you have to use the erase tool. Every other tool on planet Earth, you just use a black pencil.
Oh. Well, fair.
My tablet pen has this big, awkward, like, ergo grip on it, which makes it really front heavy. And so when I flip it around to use the eraser tool, it's really back heavy now.
Isn't that the one that you said that you wanted to chew on?
It looks delicious.
It sounds delicious.
It's like, it looks like an orange gummy or an orange dreamsicle.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Ah! How did that... Okay, we're fine.
So, when we start playing Hollow Knight, are you going to make a Hollow Knight Sona with me?
I would love to.
Well, that's good, because I technically already made one, because I'm... I'm garbage, and I love bugs.
What is your Hollow Knight Sona? I need to know.
Generic bug. It looks like one of the little Hollow Knights, which are just based very, very loosely on beetles.
Okay.
I like beetles. Beetles are very cool. Now I'm wanting to fucking turn it into a cicada, though. I just don't know how that would translate. Got the big ol' eyes, though.
Big ol' eyes and that weird grill-shaped mouth.
Yeah, oh, they're so good. They're like Buick.
Yeah, the reliable family vehicle of the insect world.
I can't wait. There's a character that I need you to meet. You're gonna love them so much.
I can't wait. Well, now I have to think about what kind of bug my Hollow Knight Sona would be. Who am I fooling? It would be a weevil.
Well, there is a weevil.
That's exciting.
So all of the bugs, all of the little NPCs, they all have their little like noises, because it's not voice acted or anything.
Yeah.
But they all have their little noises that they make when you talk to them, and there's this one, and I don't know what it is, but her vocal noise when she talks is like "Apanada," and I'll just repeat it forever and ever and ever. It's just really, really cute, and it just gets stuck in my head. So I know that whenever we start playing Hollow Knight, I'm just gonna be going Papa Nada 24/7.
That's so good.
She's really cute. She's one of my favorite NPCs. I love her.
See, for some reason, I had it in my head that there weren't really NPCs in this game, and I don't know how I got that assumption because like it's baseless. I've never played the game or seen it being played, so that makes me very excited that there's fun little guys in there.
There's God, there's some like I won't name any names, but there's some really really good characters. And there's like I also like I went into Hollow Knight knowing very little about it, so I kind of just assumed that all of the characters were just gonna be like the Hollow Knight, like that's it,
Yeah.
or like that's what all of the. But there's like a wide variety of insects, and it's really neat.
Are there
Because hmm,
are there any praying mantises?
there are
Hell yeah.
there are a lot of them. What? Oh no, I'm trying to save, not open. Please.
Okay, now I have to go back and clean up my own mess that I've left for
You
myself.
you got that whole thing like wiped out really quick.
I did, but then I foolishly applied the mask. I wonder if I have enough undo steps to get back. There it is. Nice, okay. Because I left a bunch of schmutz around here on the cheek fluff that didn't look good when I applied the mask.
Schmidt.
My schmutz. It's been about an hour. I'm gonna reblog our post.
Yay!
If I can find it. So I had to set my queue to be large again because my queue got too big and healthy.
Was it because of Kenny?
Unrelated. No comment, but unrelated.
I'll be keeping an eye out on that Kenneth OC tag.
It's large and healthy and full.
Which is exactly what he wants all of his children to be.
No, Uncle Kenny.
The fields, they're so bad. They're so big. As they should be.
Yeah.
It's the 28th, right? We might get to play again.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm biting at the air. I'm howling at the moon.
Jump, jump. I need it. I need it like air.
I want it so bad, but I'm being also very selfish about it because I need it because I want to go next. I've got Nick. I know you're listening. Nick, it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real bad for Alice.
God, I can't wait. I'm also excited to run my next one, but like, I don't think I'm chomping at the bit as hard as you are for yours.
I hope at one point we do still get to go to a club, because I really, really, really want to see Mark and Penny at the club.
The club would destroy them. It would smash them to smithereens. Mark and Kenny can go to trivia night at the local bar where everyone else is at the club.
Okay, fine. Oh, that'd be a really good bonding moment, though.
Yeah.
So, what was Tchotchke's cause of death?
Rolled up newspaper.
You wouldn't.
It wasn't me. I didn't kill Tchotchke. How dare you accuse me of such a crime?
You just knew so quickly.
I witnessed it.
Did you avenge me?
Debatable. I'm a big coward.
What? It's a rolled up newspaper and you're a lizard.
I'll be brave. I'll be brave for you in your memory. Here. This is my fight. I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
What was it that got me? Just a haunted newspaper.
I don't know. I'm always prepared to carry a bit forward, and for some reason this one is just like lodged in my brain. I can't think of any replies to this. I've found my yes and match, and it's the rolled up newspaper.
Well, maybe it wasn't the rolled up newspaper. Maybe it was just Creature.
Yeah, she has a tendency to just poke bugs with her little paw until they die, and then she walks away as if, you know, they're not fun anymore. It's dead. It's not moving anymore. What's the point anymore?
I wasn't even et.
She wouldn't.
Wait.
I know. Now Pippi would eat a bug corpse. Pippi would eat you. Maybe Pippi just wasn't around.
Well, I mean, fair. But see, with Pippi, I know it wouldn't be malicious.
It would be out of curiosity and fun.
Yeah, out of just sheer joy of living.
Simple joie de vivre from Miss Pippi.
I'm so sad I won't get to meet Pippi at E2.
I feel like it's for the best that she doesn't come with, because she would abandon me in a heartbeat for everybody else who's new and exciting.
Oh.
She's like, oh boy, new people! Time to sniff them and lick them and crawl in their laps and crawl in their car and drive away with them.
Pippi, no!
She doesn't know what stranger danger is.
Pippi, no!
Man, I have no idea what to do to finish this. I'm just like staring at it now.
You could put another circle.
Another what?
You could do another circle. Just go whoop.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I can get
It's
us another fun
like a
paper
little
color.
locket frame.
Let's see, what colors do I have that would look nice with this green? Emmy, you can steal Pippi anytime. I give you Pippi gift.
I'm like, I haven't had access to a good dog in so long. Like, all of the dogs that I have to take care of are not really socialized or well-mannered or good. And it's not their fault. So I give them the benefit of the doubt. But, like, I think I'm just so enamored with Pippi because I think about Pippi and I'm like, it's a good dog. That's not a dog that would nip me whenever I try and, like, go in and groom her.
Well, you say that.
Is Pippi nippy?
She's not habitually, but she has on 2 occasions. Like, you know, we got a delivery person come to the door, and she gets really excited, and there's no way to contain her, so she'll slip out. And normally she just wants to sniff them and lick their knees and move on with her life. And so I'll usually be like, oh, sorry, she doesn't bite, but she really wants to be up in your business. And every time I say she doesn't bite, her teeth come out. Like, she's never, like, actually bitten anybody, but she's like, she'll bare her teeth at them when I say she doesn't bite.
She's just smiling. She's just showing her teeth like, no, see? See?
Yeah, see, I'm a good dog. I show you my teeth.
God. There was a lady who had, today, they came in, and they had these, it was 2 of them, and they had this little mutt of a dog, like that classic mutt, where it's shaggy and like you know that there's like 8 different dog breeds in that dog. Just a real melting pot of canine genetics going on, and just classic mutt. And dog instantly like runs up, and then as soon as I like, and it's sniffing my leg, and as soon as I like look down, because I'm like, oh, there's the dog. Dog like bolts and goes and hides behind one of the ladies, and she was like, sorry, she was a COVID dog. She was born during COVID, so
oh, no.
so we're now
people.
that yeah. I'm like, that's okay. I've had to deal with my fair share of dogs trying to get socialized, and so every time I was very still, the dog would like come up and just wander around my feet. But as soon as I like moved and was no longer, it was like a weeping angel situation. As long as I was still, I was safe. But as soon as like a muscle twitched, she did the like Bambi hiding behind the legs, and I was just like, she's a very cute dog. And of all of the like traits for a COVID dog to have, that's the best, because I have a guy who comes in with a fucking German Shepherd, a huge dog, like not a mix, not a light German Shepherd. This is like a huge dog, and this dog will lunge at just about anybody. And apparently he's like training the dog to be like a guard dog, like a personal guard dog, and I'm like, I hate you. I don't like what you're doing. I see that choke chain. I see how you're training your dog, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
but it is what it is. I feel so bad. The dog, like, it's been in enough times and it knows me and knows that, like, I'm not going to flinch away from it anymore, that it doesn't bother lunging at me anymore. But one of my coworkers loves dogs, and she walked up and she's like, "Oh, can I?" Like, she was in the process of asking, like, "Hey, can I pet your dog?" And the dog just starts going nuts, like barking and lunging at her. And later on, she asked me, she was like, "Did I do something wrong? Like, the dog wasn't barking at you. Did I do something wrong?" And I'm like, "No, no, he's training his dog very badly, not you." And she like sounded like she was gonna tear up that a dog didn't love her. I'm like, honey, okay. If you shake the jar with tchotchke in it, it glows like a lightning bug.
Fun tchotchke facts. Shake them in a jar. Turn them like butter.
Yeah, it's healthy. It's enrichment.
Okay, I'm calling this goat done. I'm moving on. I'm gonna just keep fiddling with it for fucking ever.
It's a good goat,
I'm very
I
happy
know
with
it's
the goat.
too.
I'm gonna move on to this fucker.
Whoa. Is this the one for the person who drew Ragsy with beer?
Yeah, this is the beer can person. I guess
I love that.
I should share that because I love it so much. It's it's really good. Wow, this person has attacked a lot this year. Good lord.
Oh no, I don't. I'm. When Nick said that somebody had, I love it so much. It's so good.
It's really good.
When Nick said that someone that attacked it had done 100 attacks, I had an existential crisis. Like, what? 100 in 3 weeks?
That's well, and since they extended the deadline to the 3rd, I'm like, how many? What astronomical numbers are these people going to get up to?
Hey, hold on. What? They extended it?
Yeah, they made a news post I think yesterday that they extended it to the 3rd because of the downtime at the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That gives me 3 more days.
You can. Are you still like? Are you earnestly trying to reach your goal of 69 attacks, or?
Look. Originally, because I did those really big pieces, like the one of Finn, the character with the antlers and all the stuff in it, and a couple of the other big pieces that instead of taking me like an hour or 2 hours, like I spent like 4 or 5 hours on them. Like, it slowed me down a lot, and I don't regret it because I really like how those pieces turned out. But I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way that I can do 70. I should just stick to 60. But now that's 3 more days. So to get 10 more, I would just have to do like 3 a day for those 3 days to get to 69.
Mm-hmm.
That's just 9 more. Don't look at me, Emmy. Don't look at me, Jay.
Yeah, headshots are a valid strategy.
I've done a couple of busts, and I feel bad when I do them.
But, like, it's free art that you're giving to them for fun.
I just choked on my water. I'm sorry.
No! This is what actually killed you, not the rolled up newspaper.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's witch time. As I lay dying.
I wish that Sid doesn't die on my stream.
I
wish with all my heart.
To fly with dragons.
And land apart.
I miss Dragon Tales.
God, that show was my shit.
That show is really, really good. I remember, I think I was like a little too old for... What am I on? There we go. I think I was like a little too old for its actual, like, audience, target audience. But I was watching it when I babysat some of my neighbors. I was like, this is really cute. I love the characters. I hear you. Oh, what was the little pink dragon's name? I want to say Cassie?
Yeah, it was Cassie. I'm pretty sure it was Cassie.
Yeah, she's really cute.
I was big on Zack and Wheezy myself.
Oh, well, yeah, they were the fun ones.
Yeah. Comic relief character or die.
I mean, your modus operandi.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, because you also have characters like Sloane.
Yeah, well, okay, but Sloane was made specifically for me as a self-indulgent, like, she's just hot on purpose character.
God, and she's so hot. She truly, truly is.
Thank you, I feel seen.
Like, I remember at one point you mentioned in a tag about Sloane that I said that she's shaped like a brick. And I always worry that people are going to read that and be like, wow, Sid is kind of mean to Sloane. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It was Sloane is shaped like a brick, affectionate.
Yeah. Sloane is shaped like a brick, awooga eyes.
Yeah, shaped like a brick, horny grip on my chair.
Sloane and Charlize and Alice just in a room together. They're perfect. They need to pull a heist together.
I'll figure out how to do it. Because it really should happen. Except I don't know how to keep Charlize and Alice from being at each other's throats.
Yeah, I think all three of them need to get along, sure, before anything can happen.
I don't know, like Sloane and Charlize seem to get along pretty well. But that could just be that they're bonding over the fact that they both think Enoch is a dumbass.
Yeah.
It could also be that Sloane is looking around like, oh, what are my options on who to hang out with here? Oh, we've got Dogmark, Sweaty, and Toothsome. We've got Enoch, who is a bureaucrat for pleasure. And then there's Everett. Who's Everett?
Everett, who's a... Well, I was gonna say, oh, he's a streamer, but... Well... That's us also.
There's a difference. We're streamers who are streaming for the act of creation and joy of sharing our passion. Everett is a streamer for evil.
Yeah, something our good and noble art and creation and his barbaric content.
Yeah, exactly. It's I'm not being dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. It feels weird doing headshots because, like, what about all of the people that got full body pieces?
I think they'd just be excited that they got art from you, period.
I lost my stylus.
You what? Your stylus?
I lost it.
Oh no! What happened?
I got up to go get my tablet charger,
And it just,
and yeah,
it just, it just.
it just, it just. I was also slightly dying. Yeah, shaped like a brick, barely contained. I feel so bad that. Well, I guess I don't. You still talk to me, but like I start doing D&D with Ragsy, so I start like learning a little bit about your characters, like act more than just what is like posted. And I'm just sitting here, and like from the get go, I'm like, I need Dogmark carnally, and then I meet Sloan, and I'm like, I need Sloan carnally, and then you ask me to draw Everett, and I'm like, I need Everett carnally.
That that was my real inspiration for Kenny, was to make a character that Sid wasn't horny for.
How dare you? But the thing is, but you flew really close to the sun, because I am the one that is like, if anyone in the group is gonna fuck that old man,
But
I do be sexualizing old men.
But that's Dad. You can't do that.
Well, now Kenny's dad. Kenny wasn't always dad. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. There are so many old men fuckers.
I mean, like, I don't. I'm not denying that. It's specifically Kenny. It's specifically Kenneth's song.
Yeah, that's very, very true. There's a pure and wholesomeness to that man.
No, I'm not saying we shouldn't find him, like, a fun and sexy cryptid to rekindle his lost love with, but I don't know.
I think Kenny getting back in the game would be a really, really endearing side quest, because I can kind of just picture everyone trying to give Kenny like really bad dating advice. But also like a montage of everyone like getting like, hey Kenny, I know it's been a while. Here's like here's a bouquet of flowers that you can give them for their first for your first date. Or like, hey Kenny, here's tickets to the movie theater. You can like they're just vouchers, you can watch whatever. And like, everybody's so excited, the whole family is so excited about Kenny going on a date.
My heart.
Kenny deserves to love again.
In a dating sim setting, he's the hardest route to unlock.
Well, yeah, because you like, if you go to try and date Kenny, you have to go through Alice and Tuck and Nessie and Charlie.
Yeah, they're not even programmed into the game. They just come out specifically to beat the shit out of you if you're mean to Kenny.
I mean, like, as it should be. Kenneth wondering why, like, he never gets second dates.
It's because he's got an entourage of backup people.
Yeah, and, there's Alice just sitting there giving, like, the stink eye. Air conditioner, can you please turn on? It's like 85 in here.
No. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. I assume I was muted, but if I wasn't, then we were having leftover conversations or leftovers conversations with my housemate.
Yeah, we heard you. I can't believe you undercooked the rice.
Okay, you heard me. The stream didn't hear me.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm doxing you.
How dare you tell everybody that I undercooked the rice?
I figured it was on purpose.
Listen, the rice maker and I are not friends.
Oh, rice maker. Yeah, that's fair. God, I do miss having a rice maker, though.
It's nice when it behaves.
Yeah, when it works, that's fair.
Like, ostensibly, you put the rice in, and then you measure the water up to the line for how many cups of rice you put in it, and you turn it on, and it cooks your rice, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you know how often it actually does that for me? Like, I think I must be under measuring the water or something. It's always to the line that it's supposed to be at, but maybe I need to, like, compensate for some hidden rule of rice that I was never taught about.
Why is the rice cooker haunted?
I want to know. I want to know. You please tell me if you find out. It's just from Aldi.
Psycho. Oh, it's from Aldi?
Yeah, it's an Aldi rice cooker.
Well, that might be it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Aldi's haunted.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm literally lying for clout.
Oh, got it.
It felt right to say. I was really channeling facts that I just made up. So I will say I've only been in one Aldi's, and it did have vibes that were suspiciously similar to a Waffle House.
Fascinating. Speak on that.
Have you ever been in a Waffle House?
Once. I think I was about 11.
So, for context, Waffle Houses are a staple of the South. It's just they exist. They are where you can commune with the old gods, and they're PvP zones. Like, you go to a Waffle House and anything can happen.
That lines up with my assumptions that I've had about Waffle House so far.
Yeah, well, like the Aldi's that I went to, and I guess that, like, I've moved sense. Like, I don't live over by where my parents live. So I don't have a reason to go there anymore. But when I went there, it was relatively new. And, like, it kind of always just felt a little unhinged going in. Like, the workers, they all had powerful JoJo's Bizarre Adventure energy.
I see. I think Aldi's just made differently in the South than everywhere else where I've been to one, including Germany and Ireland.
They have Aldi's over there?
Yeah, well, they originated in Germany.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Because so my local Aldi, we have two. We've got the snooty Aldi and we have the gay Aldi. The snooty Aldi is over by like the really affluent neighborhoods in town. So it's just where like all the affluent families will shop, even if they're like no one's above Aldi. Everyone loves Aldi. Also because we don't really have any like upscale grocery chains around everywhere, so like everyone just shops at the same stores more or less.
Okay.
And then we have the gay Aldi, which is like entirely staffed by people with pride flag pins on, which is amazing.
Very nice.
But the problem is the snooty Aldi has better merchandise than the gay Aldi. So like I want to go to the gay Aldi, but their stock usually kind of sucks.
I see. The struggle. Yeah, I would love to have a gay Aldi experience.
Had a gay experience out behind the Aldi today. I said have a gay experience out behind the Aldi today.
See, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't worry. I didn't stutter that time.
It's like that one shirt or a fucking post of I'm going to redacted 14 werewolves behind the 7-Eleven. OP, which 7-Eleven?
You know, we don't really have 7-Elevens here, now that I'm thinking about it, which feels wrong to me. They're a staple of existing in the United States of America, is the 7-Eleven.
Well, I think that they're just now starting to make a comeback.
Oh, were they an endangered species?
I think for a while, because there wasn't a 7-Eleven near me, like, in, I don't know, I think the closest was in a city that I'm not going to dox myself.
Oh, so you'll dox my uncooked rice, but not your exact geographical location? I see how it is.
Look, I can. Don't tempt me. I don't care. Let them find me. Let all of the old men find me.
I can stop you.
No one would be able to stop me. So it's like an hour away, but then out of nowhere, they built two about 20 minutes from me, and they are each about 2 minutes away from each other. Like, they're 3 blocks from each other. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but now suddenly they're back. A dinosaur story.
Fuck. Am I trick to drawing hands, which is just using my left hand as a reference and then flipping and rotating my canvas to such a way that I can use just my left hand as a reference.
That's so powerful, though.
The buddy system 7-Elevens.
That's what it feels like. Which I haven't gone in either of them, but I always kind of want to.
Just to like say you've been.
I mean, I've been in them, not here in Texas. But it's just like they have to have good merch. Like they have to have good stuff, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I remember way back in the day, there was this one 7-Eleven up in, whenever I'd visit my friends up in Washington, there was this one 7-Eleven that had probably the best, greasiest pizza that, like, I've ever had in my whole life.
Oh. You know that's the good shit. If you, like, something about the greasier the pizza from the convenience store, the better it is. I don't know what that rule is, but it's consistent.
No, but it's real, yeah. So real. I mean, see, that's the thing. It's not just for big drinks, but it's for big icy. Like you can get the icy there. If y'all are aware of, I don't know if people know what ices are.
Oh, I know ices. Don't worry.
God, we love an icy.
Although I live in Polar Pop country here.
Polar Pop. That's really cute. I support Polar Pop.
Yeah, I guess icy would count as big drink because it comes in a very, very large cup and you drink it through a straw.
Yeah, and then you get grain free.
You leave it in your hot car on a 95-degree summer day, and then it becomes liquid.
Oh, but then it's I know the sugar content is the same, but then it becomes way too sweet.
Yeah, that's real. The last and pretty much only time I've had one was when I went to see a movie, and I was way early, so I had to like bide my time at the concession stand. So I just got an icy. It was like a Sprite icy, I think, which, you know, when frozen tastes like a Sprite, but when melted is like the most viscous fluid that you can put in a cup and drink through a straw that I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh, don't want to think about it. I'm drawing some really ugly fire right now.
I support you in your ugly fire. I'm drawing some Mario-ass feet right now.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Like, they look like they belong on a Super Mario. Needs chunkier souls.
God. There have been so many, there have been so many, like, God, what is it? Super Mario RPG Maker. Oh, see, What did you knock down, bud?
Oh, there's cat
Fucking.
crimes happening on stream now.
uh, there have just been so many, like little Goombas and little toads,
Oh
and
no.
it's like nature's healing.
I mean,
This
the
is
person whose character I'm drawing right now, most of their OCs are like Koopa and Koopaling type characters. So like,
see, that's so
it's
good.
beautiful. Still a lot of warrior cats. I'm genuinely surprised by the amount of warrior cats that I see on people's character lists. Not
They're
that they ever stopped being popular, but the fact that they're getting more popular. Like they're the kids are reading warriors again.
Yeah, no, they. I don't know what happened, but they are like there's last year. Not as many warrior cats. I don't think. I don't remember them. Maybe I was in different circles, but I don't remember them. But this year, a lot of warrior cats.
Well, and the warrior cats books have been circulating like crazy at the library too. So there's
Really
evidence to evidence to say that the teens are reading warriors again.
interesting.
That or
Interesting.
it could also be nostalgic adults like those. I can't tell who's checking them out. I just know that they are coming back.
Well, now I wonder. Now I truly do wonder. Like, if something happened, like if something spurred on the maybe nostalgia, or like, did they announce a movie or something?
Yeah.
Did Tiger Star finally lose his balls? I know very little about warrior cats, but I do remember enough to know that the warrior cats really didn't want to lose their balls.
I can understand why.
Yeah, I mean, I also understand. I just thought it was poignant that they understood the concept of neutering.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it
Oh
depends
my
on how much
god.
communication they had with the kitty pets.
The kitty pet. I keep forgetting that, like, domesticated cats are called kitty pets. That's like, I can't, Tiger Star, I can't take you serious.
Is Tiger Star a kitty pet?
No, well, Tiger Star, oh, okay.
Please
I only
educate me.
know, I only know secondhand because I was not a warrior cat person. Oh, please, I'm like, you are also not an expert. You are a kitty pet, but anyway, like, I don't know if Tiger Star is still the main character because I like he's got to be dead by this point because like cats don't live that long.
It's
I don't know.
true.
Anyway, like I know that at one point it's literally like a point in the book where Tiger Star talks about not wanting to go. Emmy, Emmy, sorry, I set my phone down because a cat was yelling at me. Emmy, are you still here in the chat? What do they call the vets? Is it like the snippers or the cutters or something? But they're aware of it,
Huh.
which I think is a fascinating concept because it's like, so yeah, because like I think Tiger Star was at one point a kitty pet who literally ran away so he wouldn't lose his balls.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like I don't know if they are also aware of the fact that the vet is also like I don't know to get your leg sewn back on, or I don't know what kind of injuries happen in warrior cats. See, I knew it. I knew one day you were gonna try and steal the show on stream, bud. It's very fitting that it's while we're talking about warrior cats. Buddy, you could never be a warrior cat because you're allergic to hay fever. Or I'm sorry, you're allergic to ragweed, so you'd not fare very well outside.
Yeah, and he sneezed directly into the microphone the other day, which I still find extremely charming.
I'm so glad.
my my other D&D group, we usually play with webcams on, and the DM, her cat, always has to make sure he shows everybody his butthole on camera because that's he's got to make sure everyone knows that he trusts them.
Yeah, yeah. Geez, I just did an accidental thing on this art piece. I'm like, wow, that sucks severely, but it completely alters the character design.
Is it one of those things
Yeah.
where it's like basically a different character now?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine. Proportions, who are they? I don't know who proportions are. I've never spoken to them before in my life.
Who needs them?
Not me. Oh, I like that my little dialogue windows within clip don't actually show up on stream, so I just look like I'm waving my mouse around like a moron.
Mhm.
Hmm. So I've discovered my solution
Oh
to
yeah.
always hating inking, which is just I don't ink anymore.
I
I
yeah. I mean that's how you do it though.
yeah, like I'll do a clean sketch, and then I have a brush that is literally my sketching pencil, but I took the translucency out of it, so it's just like a flat, solid color,
Oh
and I just
geez, that's good.
and I use that to just highlight anything that needs to be emphasized, and then I'm like, that's good, it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, that's also like what I do. Like
I like
I hmm?
we're all achieving enlightenment by not inking anymore.
Like I don't know. My roommate way back says that what I do still counts as lining, but it doesn't feel like lining to me, and I don't hate it. So I'm like, well, like that's fine. Like it can be whatever. But
Yeah, like there's no literally nobody's saying that we have to line our pieces except for the little
yeah,
goblins and weevil, the goblins and weasels in our brains.
exactly. Yeah.
This fight is between me and my undo button, not me and the goblins.
Mm-hmm. I do really love the energy of this creature.
Who, my creature or your creature?
No, your creature, the one that you are doodling. The very, very. I don't know why, but it gives me vibes for Toontown.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the thing about inking in real life is like there's a lot of really lovely natural variation in the strokes that you're just gonna get inevitably, even if you use like a micron pen. So it just looks nicer even if you're doing basic outlining, whereas digitally it's like, well, this is the same but worse. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why there's a pen that I use that I don't know the name of it because it is all in kanji, but it's textured so heavily, buddy. No, no, you know what me all you want. Like it's just heavily textured, and so it it takes away that stress of perfectionism. Because like that's the worst part about digital inking, is like the line. It's not textured. It's so smooth that you feel like you have to make it perfect.
Right.
I mean, at least for me anyway. That's the issue that I have.
No, I'm with you there. Like my old inking brush when I still tried to ink was this guy, which is really, it's got some this nice kind of chunky texture to it, like it's speed variable. But
Hmm.
I don't ink fast enough for the speed variation to kick in, so it just looks kind of like wee. It's just like, you know, it's good for whatever this is, cross hatching. There we go. But that's kind of it. Why am I undoing this? I can just delete. There. Oh, get out of here, bot. Eh. Yeah, I found that clean, solid lines, they look really good if you're really good at balancing like visual noise in the design. Like I'm trying to think of an example. But like if there's big solid areas of nothing, your inks are gonna look like shit unless you're like putting in like scale texture or fur texture or like hash marks in the fabric texture. Like I at least always I've always found that big wide open empty areas with clean flat black lines just kind of generally make the whole piece look kind of blah. That was something that I struggled with when I was updating my character refs for Art Fight. I was like, these look like garbage. Why do they look like garbage? Oh, it's because there's nothing going on inside them. So I like threw some
Yeah.
shading down, and it was like, oh, this is actually much better already.
See, I'm always so torn because as someone who has done a lot of commissioning before, because like I love commissioning artists. I I love getting my hands on grubby little depictions of my little guys, and as one does, and like that's the one downside is I've had so many like artists tell me conflicting uh things on what they prefer on like a ref. Like I've had artists tell me like make the ref like completely without shading because shading makes it hard to like color pick. Um, and like I've had so many people tell, oh, but then the other's like, well, I like shade it so I know like the proportions, and I don't know, like it always stresses me out. Like, am I gonna get a good grade in reference sheet?
Yeah, yeah. Like honestly, like it's one of those things where it's what's the function, you know? Like is it shaded? Okay, but are there color samples that you can color pick from instead?
Mm-hmm.
Is it flat? But also, are the forms well defined enough that you can tell what the shape is without shading? Like, what's the function of what they're asking for?
Mm-hmm.
Because like, inevitably, there's going to be some small detail that gets missed or misinterpreted or whatever, and that's just like that's the joy of getting commissions from other people is seeing how they interpreted your character.
Honestly and truly, it really is. Like I am such a big fan of full artistic liberty. Like, please show me what you think my Borbo should look like.
Yeah, I'm
You don't.
literally color picking right now.
You're like, you don't color pick? How do you
You're
not color pick?
you're so powerful. Oh, there's such a scratchy spot in the middle of my tablet now.
Oh no, the worst texture.
Okay, this is true. Color is relative. That still makes you very powerful.
Really does. I think I'm like every time anyone's ever commissioned me for color work, I'm so terrified of doing it right that I color pick religiously. Unless it's like a friend, like if it was like Nick or somebody that I know is down to clown, I get so nervy. Like, what if I'm doing it wrong?
Shit.
Follow your heart and gut. Just do it bad.
My
I had a hmm?
my heart and guts color picked the pants color as my lines color, and now I'm coloring the pants and regretting my actions. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I had a I get so nervous, especially like as someone who did commissions for a while. I get so nervous about dealing with commissioners because I literally I had okay. I need to preface these were like $15 sketch commissions. I was trying to make a lot of money as quickly as I could because I was trying to afford being able to move. So I was just like, hey, just like they're gonna be black and white. Um, they're gonna be like just a sketch. Like I will give you one um like uh what's the word, preview or whatever, of the really rough sketch, and then I will do like the detail work. And I had a customer after I like had shown them the first sketch, they were like, "Okay, so can you change a bunch of these things?" I'm like, "Sure, yeah, absolutely." And I like redid almost the entire sketch, and so I showed it to them again because I was like, "Look, you had a whole bunch of changes. I'll just go ahead and I'll show you a second rough draft." And so they were like, "Okay, yeah, that's good. You can go ahead and start detailing it." So I did, and I've already spent like double the amount of time that I normally would on it, but I get it, and I'm like, "Okay, here you go." And like these were quick sketches. They weren't like perfect, like I didn't get every single little detail, like all of the little pins on their jacket and whatnot, because it was $15 and it was for full body and shaded. Like, uh, and they redlined it.
Hey!
Yeah, they redlined it and gave it back and were like, "Hey, can you fix this, and that?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
That's...
And I get it. They wanted it to be right, and I'm glad that they showed me what they needed, but I was like, these are loose sketches.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's... Like, I feel like there needs to be some sort of social... Maybe not social cue, but like, hey, I'm doing commissions because I need money fast, and I'm doing these quick commissions for that reason. Should say, the outcome is not important. I'm basically donating money to an artist to receive it and receiving a gift in response. Like,
like
that's kind of like I feel like what the culture should be around those.
there was the ones that Nick got that were like, "Hey, these are you will not know. Like these are surprises. You will not know anything about them." I wish I was that strong. Like I wish I could just be like, "Hey, what you get is what you get." I could never. I could never do that. I'd be too scared.
Yeah, same. I I haven't done a lot of commissions in my life. That's not true. I did a ton of commissions back on virtual pet sites in 2008, but those were for like virtual pet currency and not real world money. Um, but like the one of the most recent commissions I did was like 3 years ago. I did a tattoo design for somebody, and I was stressing so hard because this was going permanently on their body. Like,
Yeah.
so I was like sending them updates like every 2 lines I would put down. I'm like, hey, is this good? And she's like, it's fine.
Oh
Please.
no.
I'm like, I'm sorry, you're getting this inked on your body.
God. Yeah, I would also be terrified of that. So
I should maybe open up commissions again. Like my biggest issue has always been I need to draw something and I need to make myself draw now.
mhm.
Um, and I feel like I've kind of gotten over a lot of that with Art Fight. Like that sort of kicked the rust off. Now I can just make myself sit down and draw a picture and then call it good. The problem
Well,
being
look,
making it look like a specific thing, like have a specific rendering style, is not going to happen.
I already said that I needed to commission you. Because at one point you were like, "I need to get better at drawing human characters." And I was like, "Hi. Hello. I'm White Heel."
You will be the first to know if/when I ever open commissions.
Hell yeah.
Although I the unreasonable, ambitious one, am currently learning how to rig VTubers by myself.
Oh, that's really cool though.
And so now I'm gonna be like, rubbing my little hands together. Who can I do a VTuber for?
Hey, I'd raise my hand, but if our luck,
we can have another Tchotchke eulogy on screen for the 3D version also. Like, legitimately, I don't think there's a solution for our specific problem, which is pissing me off.
Well, I don't know why, though.
Something updated. Like, Discord updated one day, and then it stopped working.
Fucking Discord.
Yeah. Like, there are plugins that are available on my streaming software where if you were also running your streaming software at the same time, it could, like, connect your stream to my stream and then put your VTuber on my stream as I'm streaming, which is really, really stupid complicated. Like, I would have to fly myself to your house to set it up for you, probably.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, between the two of us, we'd figure it out, but it would require 2 people on the same computer to figure it out.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll just move over to your state.
Come live in the abandoned house by my house.
It's all I can afford.
And you'd be sharing the rent with the raccoons, so it's actually quite affordable.
Look, don't tempt me.
I'll start clearing leaves out, just for you.
No, don't move leaf litter.
Oh,
leaf litter is it's really important.
There's like an old clothesline set of clothesline poles out there you could hang a hammock from and sleep in that.
Yo, what more do I need?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. There's some broken glass back there. That's really nice. You can't get that everywhere.
No. Eventually, it'll turn into sea glass. How cool is that?
In the
woods?
Have
to wait a while.
Okay, we have to wait for the ocean to reach the middle of the United States.
Yeah, whenever. It'll happen.
Yeah. I mean, there was an ocean here already before. Sometime during the Cambrian, there was a sea here.
God, the Cambrian. I just need her back.
Same, I know. Also, I just looked at the time. It is, unfortunately...
Yeah, it's after 10, and you have a bedtime.
I do. And I'm at a pretty good stopping point. So I can set this aside and come back to it later. And I'm yawning now, so I guess that's my cue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I say miserably and quietly into the microphone.
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be Kenny pilled, but I do feel like that's Kenny trying really hard to bond with the young one.
What, by going awa at people?
It like whenever like Tuck or Charlie just like make a noise. Kenneth can do that. I'm sure Kenny can dab too.
Oh no. When he discovered dabbing, that was the end. That was the end of it. No. Wait. He's a class A flosser because he's a dentist and also the flossing dance.
Kenny. Kenny, I love you, but please.
Oh my god, I do need to try Kenny dabbing. Wait, can I? That'll be my It'll be my
Wait,
send off of
dabbing
the
or
stream.
flossing?
Well, Jay requested dabbing specifically, so let's see.
Also, like, I speak from personal experience because I do. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze again. Am I? Guess not. So I called it out and it left. I speak from personal experience because every time, the 19-year-old that I work with, every time, like, there's like a dead space where we're both just like standing in the office, I'll make like direct eye contact with her and then I'll just dab and she loses it every time.
Sorry, Kenny, your leg is fucking broken. I can't. Fuck that leg. It's fine.
Well, that's pretty accurate.
Okay. All right. That's my 30-second dabbing Kenny, just for you. Okay, that's a good that's a good place to end, I think. Thank you for coming, Jay and Emmy, if you're still here. Everybody.